Hey everybody, Spyro 2! I think I'm gonna do that every part.
Part 3.
Yeah! Hey everybody, Spyro 2! Yeah, part 3. This part, we are going into the castle in Summer Forest. I forgot to bring up what this level is called. It's Summer Forest.
I was about to say, you're doing the Sugar Conroy method where you have to shout at the beginning of every video.
You know what, I wasn't thinking of Chugga when I did that, but honestly, it's probably like subconscious.
Yeah. I mean, I can't blame you. Like, me and you growing up, that's what Let's Plays were. I mean, he was like one of the few people that was doing it on YouTube, but, you know.
Yeah, he was easily the best. I still think he's at least the best solo Let's Player. I prefer watching, like, with multiple people in a recording. But yeah, he is really good. If you like Nintendo and Let's Plays, you probably already watched him, but if you don't, check him out. He will very much enjoy this shout out from this 19 sub channel.
Yes. you know he has 1 million subs.
Yeah.
Which, that didn't happen until, like, last year. So
I think it was a couple years ago.
Anyway,
Spyro 2. This is the second half of the hub, so I'm going to be collecting the gems in this part. And I like this puzzle right here. You open up this door, and you're like, oh, that door is closed. How do I do this? Well, my little friend, I don't know. You have to jump out the window and do that. I like that. Clever.
I like to.
Yeah.
Anyway, money bags. If you don't have enough gems, he'll say something like, well, maybe if you didn't spend all your gems on, like, junk food or whatever. I don't remember what he said. But, like, money bags. Stop it.
I like him in Spyro 3 better. He says more funny things.
There's a part in Season of Ice. I don't like that game, but there's a part in Season of Ice that made me laugh really hard. Where he said something like, there's like fairies stuck in a hole, and he was like, oh, Sparks is small enough to fit in this hole. If you give me enough gems, I'll let you through. And you say no. He says, don't worry, Spyro. I'm sure the screaming will end soon enough.
Wow.
That's so dark.
The sparkly gems have seemed to jog my memory. You can open the door now.
But yeah, he's funnier in 3. And 2, a lot of his dialogue that he had was just like, oh, okay, come back when you do have enough gems. Not all of it, but a lot of his dialogue was that. But in Reignited, they actually did add dialogue for him that made it more interesting.
Come back when you're, richer.
That's a good one.
We're not covering that game yet.
Yet.
Sorry, Jacob. I'm doing one of Gamelon, so we're even, I guess. Dylan, that means you have to do Zelda's Adventure.
Oh god.
Oh, what a treat. I can't wait for that playthrough.
No. Oh no.
I'm joking. I mean, you can.
I mean, didn't they do the Wand of Gamelon remaster or whatever? Or was it Faces of Evil that got the remaster?
It was Faces of Evil and Wand of Gamelon. That's why we're doing it on this channel, because I don't want to bother setting up a CDI emulator.
Yeah.
But Zelda's Adventure, it did not get a remake. So yeah, emulator is the only way to go. Yeah, you're safe for now. Unless someone decides to remake Hotel Mario or Zelda's Adventure. Please.
Come on.
Please.
I think Hotel Mario would probably be an easy game to remake. It's basically like an arcade-style game.
If I had to play any CDI game, I think I'd rather play Hotel Mario.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather play none of them at all, but...
Well, yeah.
Was Plumbers Don't Wear Ties on the CDI?
Yeah.
That's on the 3DO, I thought.
That's the 3DO.
Well, I know AVGN covered the 3DO version, but was it on the CDI?
Was it on CDI? I have no idea.
I'm gonna look this up. Anyway, Sunny Beach.
Doing some important research over here.
I mean, there's a reason why those like video consoles kind of died out as quickly as they did.
Those poor turtles.
Oh yeah, your whole goal with this. Your whole goal with this is to get the baby turtles across the level, and you have to like abuse grown turtles to make them stand on buttons.
Turtle abuse. Question mark.
Mario does it, so why not Spyro?
Got a point.
Yeah. Man, video games are violent. We should totally get rid of them.
Well, those lawmakers are right.
I was gonna say, they were right.
GTA is a source of all violence.
Oh, man. We figured it out. Found the secret.
Okay, no. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties was not on the CDI, but it was on Windows.
Oh, okay.
It was on Windows? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
But Windows 95, or I guess it was before that, 3.1?
No, this was 1993.
Yeah, so it's like Windows 3.1 or something.
I mean, I'm still not gonna play it, but...
I mean, like, getting a Windows game running, that old running on Windows 10 probably be harder than just getting a 3DO emulator.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably, well, you could probably run like a 95 and a VM, and then just maybe get it to run in Windows 95.
Yeah, but that's still more work than getting a 3DO emulator.
I mean, is it like a 3DO emulator is common? Like, I don't know how, I've never even looked into a 3DO emulator.
They exist, and I can't see Plumbers Don't Wear Ties being a hard game to run. It's just a series of JPEGs.
It was a very graphically intensive game.
Yeah, all those filters took up a lot of the 3DO CPU.
Probably should, well, maybe not show context if people don't know what we're talking about.
If you don't know what we're talking about, check out the old AVGN video. It's a trip.
Just look it up yourself, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a skip too. A really easy one though.
Yeah.
You're supposed to use a ladder there, but if you're a pro Spyro gamer, such as myself, yeah, it's honestly not hard.
Pro Spyro player, Brendan.
I prefer to call myself a pro Spyro gamer. It sounds cooler, and that's how you get the women doing.
I forgot.
my Spyro prowess has gotten me plenty of women.
Plenty of women. It's a perfect conversation.
Yes, as we all know. The true lady killer move is that, hey baby, I 100%ed all 3 Spyros.
It's like Scott the
Plus
Waz
the
with
Japanese version of 1.
Scott the Waz with Sonic Jam.
Yeah. Hey baby, did you get all the badges in Adventure 1? I don't think so.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Did you complete Death Wish? Oh yeah, I did. How many of you female viewers that we definitely have are insanely attracted to me right now?
Oh my god. You couldn't have said that in a more stilted way.
Yeah.
You couldn't have said...
Well, I was going to say in a grosser way, but I decided, you know what, no, I have limits.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm talking to the viewers.
It's like you're auditioning.
I don't know. I've lost track. Where are we?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I'm talking about Spyro skill being the ultimate turn-on.
I mean, for some people, but I don't know, man. That's a niche audience.
If anyone watching is one of those some people, I have a Twitter.
I
have a Twitter. Didn't even want to say a fake number or anything. Doesn't want to risk it. I understand.
My DMs are open.
My DMs are open.
I'm so lonely.
This video got so much
Love
more
me!
depressing.
Love me.
Yeah. There you go. Just stare at them and shout that. That'll work.
Okay, so I just freed a bunch of turtles from boxes, and now I get an orb. There. Anyway, back to the best ways to get women.
Back to combat loneliness.
No.
I don't understand why I'm still single.
Gee, I have no idea.
The way you said it was perfect.
I have no reason.
I don't know why. I'm perfect.
I am.
I can't think of a way to change myself or grow.
How can I change myself if I'm already perfect?
Right.
Just that Homer quote. Well, I'm sorry for having enormous flaws I don't intend on working on.
Yeah. What was it on clip? He's like, "Oh, everyone's stupid except me."
Yeah, everyone's stupid except for me. And he falls asleep with a cigar in his mouth, causing his house to catch on fire.
That's great. Oh, well, I'm glad. Well, Spyro, that's right. Yeah.
We're near the end of this level. You just gotta torch his butt some more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this skip, yeah, there's another one. I think this is the last one I do, though. This one is pretty dang hard. This one took me like 5 minutes. What's so hard about it is when you charge jump off the turtle, sometimes Spyro will bonk on nothing, causing him to fall down. And you have to get the turtle in the right spot, too. If he's not standing in a good spot, you have to, like, move him around, which is hard when he's standing on an edge.
It's like the,
I kind of wish that was the
wall.
actual way to get up there, by the way, instead of the ladder.
The invisible wall.
Yeah, this game does have backtracking, but the levels are so small, I don't really think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
But if there is a way for me to get stuff early, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Also, his name was Master Chef, and I read it as Master Chief.
Yeah, Master Chief from Spyro 2.
Captain Cheese.
Anyway, so the whole point of this is when he rings that triangle, for some reason the turtles are very attracted to that boiling pot of water.
Good to see you, Spyro. Things haven't been going well. I'm sorry, you said Master Chief, and this just popped in my head, the freaking first cutscene of the game.
Anyway, so you have to keep the turtles from going into the pot of water and keep them from killing themselves. I don't know why this guy gives you an orb for like ruining his lunch. It's like, oh, I don't get to have turtle soup now, so because of you. So here's an orb. Why? I ruined his day.
I just realized if we ever do Halo 1, I'm gonna edit Spyro's face over Master Chief now. At least one of the cutscenes.
No, the entire playthrough.
If there's
a single frame, I will go ballistic and quit the channel.
Okay.
And the only people that'll understand the joke are the ones who watch this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Specific episode. I mean, he gets to make the claim that Spyro's face is underneath the mask, so.
Right.
Point taken.
Dude, you have no idea like how many theories there was of what was under Master Chief's mask for the longest time. There's all these YouTube videos that would claim it's Chuck Norris or some ridiculous thing like that.
Remember Chuck Norris jokes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't.
I miss old YouTube like glitch videos and stuff because like if you knife this specific spot, this specific pixel in the sky, this will happen or this will unlock or you'll get the secret character.
How to unlock Luigi in Mario 64.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about what I just did there for a second. That minigame in the original game, the turtles came out a lot faster, and the camera was zoomed out so you saw the whole area. It was a lot more hectic and honestly a lot better.
Yeah, that just seemed like busy work.
Yeah, that wasn't that great, but the original was definitely more challenging. Like, I never had two turtles on the field at once there. That happens all the time in the original game.
Also, where are you missing gems?
I forgot to get 10 gems that were on top of that area I had to skip to. But I happened to do this in 2 attempts, though, so I didn't cut anything. Yay, I got better.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you improved, Brendan.
30 FPS makes the jump higher.
Yeah, I don't know why. Again, that's mostly not an issue in the normal game, but there is a part very late in the game where it is. Again, talk about that later. That is annoying. In the original game, you can actually do a similar skip. It was just way, way, way harder. Because you notice how I jump off the pipe on the wall? That wasn't there in the original. You have to, like, glitch out of bounds or something with a double jump, and yeah, it's a lot harder. I've never done it.
So wait, do you have to come back for those 5 gems? Do you?
10. Oh, I mean the other gems? The other ones I'm missing?
Yeah.
I get them now. I want to get the talisman before I forgot.
I just wasn't sure. It looked like you were about to like leave the level, and I was like, that's kind of dumb if like even with the glitches and everything, you still couldn't get everything. No.
Well, okay, I wouldn't say it's dumb because like they would have to intentionally design the game in a way to where I can cheat it.
You got what I meant.
But like no, I can get the gems. Just forgot them somehow. They're in baskets if I remember right.
Yeah. Okay.
No slack.
But I was just getting the talisman before I forgot, because that's the thing I do sometimes where I get all the gems and orbs and like, oh, I completed the level, there's nothing else to do.
Also, I don't know how you missed that.
Yeah, I don't either. I guess because I play so fast that I end up like missing obvious stuff.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I've done stuff like that before too. Like, you know, when I was playing DK64 the other day.
You guys can't tell because you're watching in crusty quality. Even the viewers probably aren't going to be able to tell. But when you're playing this game in 1080, it's so obvious that those are pre-rendered cutscenes.
Yeah.
Like, I look at it and it's not as sharp as the normal game, and it's in 30 frames per second, even when you're playing in 60. Also, mods don't affect it, which is sad. Anyway, here it goes. Next level.
Woo.
In the original game, this level is populated by monotone SpongeBobs. So Spyro 2 came out the same year SpongeBob started. I think it was actually came out a couple months after SpongeBob. But like, it's still the same voice. These little small blue dudes, they have SpongeBob's voice in the original game, but they're all different now. One of which I think is voiced by Roger Craig Smith, because it just sounds like a high-pitched Sonic. Not this one.
I know which one you're talking about, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Roger. It pretty much sounds straight up like him.
I'm not 100% sure, because when I first heard Hunter's voice, I thought it was Roger, because it just sounds like him. No, it's Robbie Damon. I guess Robbie Damon sounds like Roger Craig Smith. I'm pretty sure it is Roger, though, now that I think about it. I think when I did my review for this game, I went on my way to see who voiced that specific Electrode. I think that's what they're called. And I think it was Roger.
I don't know.
Fun fact, in the original game, these guys were the inspiration for Ratchet and Clank. It's a big orange guy with a wrench with a small robot companion. It's Ratchet and Clank.
When are we gonna play those games?
I don't know. I'm not super familiar with them, if I'm being honest. I've beaten the first one a couple times, but it's been a few years, and I've only beaten the second one once.
Yeah, I've only played through like most of the second game. Like actually playing through one.
Yeah, I haven't played any of them, so.
They are fun. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if Brendan felt this, but there are times where it's like, if you don't have enough upgrades, like an area almost feels like it's impossible to get past at some points.
That's actually like an issue in Ratchet and Clank 2 specifically. That game has difficulty spikes. Yeah. That's like the only, at least from what I remember, that's like the only real issue I had though. I remember thinking it was a really solid
So I remember game. I got to a certain planet and I just remember the game just getting massively harder in like one level. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Jacob, did you, like, I know Ratchet and Clank on PS4 is free right now. Did you get it?
I haven't gotten it yet, but, I mean, I have all weekend,
that before March is over.
Yeah, I can play anytime.
It's, like, the PS4 one is probably the weakest mainline game, but it's still good. If you really want to play a good game, I'd say, in my opinion, at least the ones I've played, Going Commando is the best, but a lot of people also like Up Your Arsenal. I love those names.
Is the new one on PS5 any good?
It's not out yet, but it looks really good.
Oh, okay. I thought it was out. I thought like it came out at launch.
No.
No. Okay.
I wish it was a launch title. That'd have been great.
I mean, I guess like I haven't paid attention to next gen just because of how bad the scalping's been. So.
Yeah, I would actually be seriously considering the PS5 whenever I get the money, if it wasn't for the scalping. Yeah. Like, the thing has been out for 6 months, so it shouldn't be this hard to get.
And I mean, the Switch Pro is being rumored to come out, so it's like, I'll probably buy that instead, so...
That's a higher priority, honestly.
Yeah, it plays all my games, like, fine.
I hope older third-party games get updated to work with the Switch Pro. Like, according to rumors, the Switch Pro is going to be about as powerful as the base PS4, which, if that's true, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I mean incredible. But I want Spyro Reignited on Switch to be updated, because like the current version is the definition of Switch crust. It's playable and still fun, but yeah, it doesn't look great.
I hope the Switch gets the PS5 treatment when they do eventually upgrade the Switch. because like all your games will carry over to the next one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
kind of like Game Boy to Game Boy Color to Game Boy.
Because Xbox does that now, where your collection carries on to the next console.
Yeah,
I'm almost positive that's going to be a thing, at least for physical games. I don't know about digital, because I would be surprised if they don't continue making Switch successors for like multiple generations, and it's probably going to have similar hardware, so why not make it backwards compatible?
Yeah, because their answer to that kind of problem in the past was always just add the console's capabilities inside the next console. Yeah, obviously they're not doing that.
Which gets expensive, like, over time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
now it's easier because you can put like BIOS files and stuff inside these things, and it can usually run the games. And,
the craziest claim about the Switch Pro that could be true is they'll actually make the Joy-Cons work.
Oh, right.
It's just a rumor, though.
I haven't even heard that rumor. I don't even know if you're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
But, okay.
Unfortunately.
I don't believe it. The Joy-Con drift is such a, like, how is that not fixed?
Well, not only that, the PS5 controller issues does not give me confidence that this next generation's gonna
At least
be
with
better.
the Switch, you have the Pro controller that works, but like the PS5, like that's the controller.
Yeah, to be fair though, PlayStation hasn't had the time to really like do anything about that. Nintendo has had
that's true. Nintendo's had
plenty of time. Yeah,
there's no excuse.
They
It's actually
lawsuits
probably
amount of
why
time.
when remember when the Switch Lite came out, I was like I briefly considered it, but I'm like it's gonna like destroy the Joy-Cons built in.
Yeah. Oh, this is Sonic, by the way.
Yeah,
it is.
Okay, so this is the worst mission in the game because it's really annoying. So the way this works is there are these generators, and you put these electric ball things in these slots. And when you go away, these gear grinders come out of nowhere, take them, and you have to kill all of them to actually finish the mission.
Yeah.
So it's just this back and forth of doing this over and over. I'm actually doing this a slow way, though. You really only need to get one of these orbs in the generator to trigger those guys to spawn. So if you just put one in the generator, go to the opposite side, the gear grinder should already be there. And that's what I end up doing at this point, I think. Yeah, this sucks. It's really annoying. It's not hard, it's just tedious.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not hard, it's just really boring.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest issue with Spyro 2. There's, like, too many missions that, like, fall in that category. Like, I would still say the vast majority of them are good, it's just that more of them are annoying than I think there should be. And yeah, this is the worst one. Easily.
I understand. I played other 3D platformers with similar issues.
Oh, and the music you're listening to right now, by the way, this is the PS1 version, and I much prefer this one because the beat is way more noticeable. This.
It's really nice in the ears.
Yeah, it's way more noticeable. It's much more toned down and Reignited. That's actually my main issue with Reignited's soundtrack. The music as a whole feels way more toned down.
You figure they at least give you an option to have the PS1 music?
No, oh, you can.
Oh, you can?
But I tend to play with Reignited's music anyway because it fits the game better. I feel like the PlayStation 1 music clashes with modern visuals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially
yeah,
since newer games now like to do the whole dynamic sound thing where the music will actually change whether or not you're moving.
Yeah, I was going to say this game does that. If you stand still for long enough, the music loses a ton of its instruments and slows down, becomes quiet. I like that a lot. Obviously, it's not a thing if you use the PS1 music.
That's like the only reason why I keep the Reignited music on, because I really like the whole dynamic music thing.
Yeah.
Cosmo, the Electro.
I remember hearing. I really don't mean to come off like, oh, I'm so much better than everyone. I really don't mean to come off that way, but I remember hearing people say this is one of the hardest levels, and I was so confused, and they told me it's because of this segment. And I still don't get it. I like even when I first played this game, I didn't have issues with it. Or maybe not when I was a kid. I don't remember, but like when I went back to it years later and tried 100%, I didn't have any issues.
I mean, even when I like played this game, like it wasn't like the difficulty at all that like stopped me. Like it's just I don't know. Other games came, I guess.
We'll get back to it.
I have a problem with like Crash 2 for some reason. It's like I tried to get into Crash 3, Or I get like halfway through and I overwrote my save data by accident.
Oh.
I'm just like, I don't really feel like doing it again.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But don't worry, in 6 months I'll try again and then get to the same point and be like, alright, like, I don't want to go any further.
Okay, you get a skill point for destroying all those windmills.
I don't mind just like completing these games. I just don't like 100%ing them. I don't know why. Like the PS1 platformer games. I don't know.
Spyro or Crash or both?
Well, just in general, because even Jack and Daxter, like the only one I like 100%ing is the first game. The other two I don't even bother. I just play through the game.
I mean, Crash and Spyro specifically, I think are designed with completion in mind. I don't think that about Jack and Daxter 2 and 3 at least.
I don't know why, but well, I know why with Crash is because 100%ing it's way harder, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I just like playing for the. I like playing that game just for playing the levels itself, not really the collectathon part of it.
I personally think the
I want
game's
to
a lot
play a
more fun.
collectathon. I'll go play something like Banjo-Kazooie or DK64. I guess
Well,
is what I'm trying to say.
Crash isn't a collectathon though.
Yeah, I know. I just. That's
anyway,
what I'm trying to like. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like for that game, I play it more like a linear platformer, like almost like you would a 2D one, right? You know, you just play through the level, and that's it. That's how I play Crash.
Yeah, that's fine. I personally think it's a lot more fun if you're going for 100%, but that's all. But it also is a lot harder. I miss the SpongeBob
Also, I just
voices.
don't think Crash is that fun 100% because it is a lot of just running back and forth through levels. And, yeah.
No, it's not.
At least some of the 100% requirements are. I remember.
If we're talking Crash 2, at least, like, there's a very few levels you can't 100% in your first go.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. That's not
And,
what
like,
I meant. I meant like the fact that you have to backtrack against the camera and some of the.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's annoying, but 3 at least isn't that guilty of it, and even 2, which is like the most guilty. It's only a couple levels that do that.
I don't know.
Whatever. Part is done. Spyro good. Play it. Yes, I'm sticking to that. It's stupid and not even funny. Sticking to it.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.